You're listening to Beats by Drag. I'm Jaron. I got my friend Brian with me today.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Tiana. And that vibey ass tune was Confession by Tavi and Mitch Geis. You can listen to that tune on the Odilla 2022 playlist. Just search Odilla, Odilla, on Spotify. So we're running down our top 3 moments from the past 2 weeks in the Drag Race Queendom. And in this number 3 spot this week, we're just going to go ahead and run down the last episode of Drag Race. So Brian and I actually dipped all the way out to Raleigh to watch this episode. Now, did you have a good time at Club Work in Raleigh? Did you have a good time?
Work.
We had a lovely time. We invited a few friends with us. So the night was young. The night was popping, I would say.
And we had a nice little surprise.
We did. Our friend King George dropped by as well. Yes. So.
And then someone played Snatch Game.
We
had a friend play Snatch Game.
Tiana. But the watch party was hosted by Marsha Mellows, a local queen that we know and love over here at Beats by Drag. And it also featured a Vanity House takeover. So Vanity House is a Charlotte drag house that features some of our faves over here at Beats by Drag. Erica Chanel, Ariana Venti, Malicious, Riley Malicious, and then also CEO and queen, DGA Vanna Vanity, who is a queen that also spins on the ones and the twos. She was spinning all night.
Oh, yeah, she was. The music was fabulous.
It was fabulous. She even played a little Charlie XCX for us, a little Hot in It, which is one of my favorite songs. I had to shout her out on that one. But before the dolls slayed our lives with a good performance, we actually got to watch the episode. It was a watch party. And at the top of the episode, RuPaul announced that
the biggest reveal of the season. It was
the biggest twist.
Breaking.
Now, what did you think about this 3-star legendary legend twist when you first heard it at the top of the episode?
Well, first of all, Shea Couleé was basically down in the dumps, and she was doing her math. Mm-hmm. And by her calculus, there was no way that she could get into it. So it was really cute to see, you know, the 3 legendary legend star be revealed.
Yeah, so she had a second chance. Miss Shea Couleé had a second chance. So we also got the news that this episode would be a Drag Race variety extravaganza. And I love a talent show. Do you like a talent show?
Oh, I love a talent show. Because the best thing about the talent show is we get to see your best. And if you don't know how to do your best, then you can't impress.
I like that.
Okay.
If you can't give your best, you don't know how to impress.
Many.
I received that. So Monét mentioned that she would be singing opera for this episode, and I was particularly excited about this because I know, as a fan of Monét, I know that she sings opera. But I've never actually seen her do it in drag. So I was very excited to see Miss Monét bust out the opera for this episode. And Shea Couleé said that she would be performing an original song that she said was going to give Luther Vandross plus Janet Jackson. Now, when you heard that, what did you think?
I was a little bit worried.
Oh no, you was worried.
I was like, is this going to be another funeral? I don't want to see Alvin Ailey's troupe. I want to have fun.
Yeah, well, I feel like I like Luther and I like Janet, so I was like, it might be given. But it was also a lot to live up to. When you say that you're gonna give Luther and Janet, you have to come with it.
To me, it's like giving caviar and biscuits and gravy. It's like,
okay,
these two things don't have. You know, Luther's over here and Janet's over here. So you're trying to think, well, how do they come together other than they black?
So you was a little confused.
Even the sex, there's one's a man, one's a. I mean, you know,
you was a little confused. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so the dolls,
divergent, not convergent, but
okay, all right.
And it ain't like Luther's the best dancer in the world either, and Shea is a dancer, so it was like
you were just confused.
I was confused.
Okay, so the dolls take it to the stage and they perform, and I want to know, out of all of the performances, I'm talking Trinity, Shea, Monét, the Vivienne, Raja, Jada. Am I missing anybody?
Yeah, the ones
Trinity.
the ones that didn't hit the mark. Like, if you didn't say them, they were boring as hell. Like Evie Oddly
Oh yeah, Evie.
coming in and out of a box or something.
Now, out of all of them, who was your fave of the night? If you could only pick one.
Well, I'm gonna go with Monét. I mean, she's the one that hit here.
She
hit here. So, and I think life is about expectations, right? And Monét and Shea beat the expectations game because I thought Shea was going to be terrible. I didn't think she's going to hit where it needed to hit, but it did. It did. But then Monét hit something that I never heard before. So they both raised lowered expectations, but just like delivered highly.
I love that. Yeah. And I think that to your point, when Shea said Janet plus Luther, we weren't quite sure what was gonna happen. But when she hit that stage, though, the vocals was given Luther, the performance was given Janet.
Exactly.
And she blended it right on together.
Right
on together. And she did that very, very well. And I've actually listened to the track on Spotify because it's available everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, wherever you get LimeWire, Napster, wherever you listen to your songs, you can listen to it right now. It's available everywhere. And I listened to the track and it is given. It's given. The extended version is still given. She has a cute bridge. The vocals are given.
She gave me that. I wanted to hear that. Send me the link.
I'm going to go ahead and send this to you after this podcast so you can go ahead and get into it. It's called Your Name, available everywhere. But the top two legendary legends were Monét X Change and Shea Couleé, clearly.
And we all erupted at work. And ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, listeners of Beats by Drag, everyone was excited about the result.
We were very excited. Now, they lip synced to Supernova by Kylie Minogue. And what did you think of this lip sync? What did you think of it?
But I do want to do one thing just to go back real quick.
Yeah.
Jada, though, met expectations. Yes. I thought Jada was going to be good. I expected Jada to have the bomb outfit. And she hit every mark.
She hit every mark.
It's just that for Jada, we already had high expectations for her. So when she delivered, it was like, okay, well, FedEx, it delivered on time. It was really exceptional.
It was exceptional. I would probably rank her as like my third favorite of the night because I really enjoyed her performance. And I actually, at the bar, when I was under a little bit of alcohol, I was actually telling everybody that she was my favorite. But when I ran it back, when I was sober, clearly Monét and Shea were the favorites. But I really enjoyed Jada's performance. She was doing all the 8 counts. She was getting into her vibe. I was like, okay, this is what I wanted, and this is what I needed from Jada. I was into it.
Yeah, she gave us. So she was like an honorable mention.
Very much that. Now, between the lip sync of Shea and Monét, did you like that lip sync? Were you into it?
Oh, the lip sync was it's probably the best lip sync of the season.
Agreed.
Other than a spoken word, and that's not really a lip sync.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
But we can have two different categories because that was a spoken word. And this was like a full on
performance.
It was kind of everything came full circle because I think these two were the top all stars at the beginning.
They were.
So we started. They bookended it.
They did booking each other, and I felt like that performance was phenomenal. My favorite part actually was when, during the slower part of the song, Monét kind of went and started to lay down on the ground, and Shea clocked that, and she went on down on the ground, and they together synchronized, just laid down, and had a very sultry, sexy moment. I was into that.
One of the things we will have noticed is of the top lip syncs, usually when they converge together, like Shangela had one with Ben de la Creme, and they kind of came together like that. So usually the top lip syncs, they kind of find a way to vibe it.
Like Brooklyn and Evie Oddly, when they had their legs synchronized together. Good performers know how to read the room and read their fellow players on the stage, and I love that.
But you don't lift them up like me, I'm first.
Drag is not a contact sport. No, let's be clear.
Then that's just too much.
Now, which team are you on to take the crown?
Well, my heart is always with Shea, since those flowers and rose petals.
Okay.
So we don't want any butterflies for Shea.
No, we do not. Okay, so
No,
you're Team
no.
Shea.
Yeah. But Monét to me should win.
Should win. Even over Jinx?
Even over Jinx. Because again, it's about expectations. I think Jinx delivers where she's supposed to deliver.
Okay. Yeah.
And fails where she's supposed to fail. She's yet to deliver when you expect her not to.
That's a very interesting point there. Yeah, because I feel like she definitely struggles when it comes to design challenges. And Monét exceeded expectations on design challenges this season. She definitely exceeded those. And then Jinx also struggles with probably like the performance of it all. And she has not exceeded our expectations in that. Well,
and then Monét won that head to head, which if you had to hedge a bet, I definitely thought Monét was going to win that spoken word. So, and Monét like snatched it. She like literally snatched it.
Oh, you mean like you thought Jinx was going to win that spoken word?
Yeah. Jinx,
yeah, right. Yeah. Now, she already had hers title. Who do you think is going to win that one?
Jada. I'm going for Jada all the way.
I think I'm team. So I think I'm Team Monét and Team Jada for both. Yeah, I think that's what I am. Right.
I mean, I think that Monét will win. I'm definitely Team Shea Couleé.
Okay.
But the alternate for Jada would be the Vivian, because the Vivian could be a wild card, but her choreography was basic. 1, 2, 1, 2. It was like.
I get you. But we'll be watching this Friday to find out who is crowned winner of all winners. Are you going to be watching, Brian?
I'm going to be watching and listening.
Tiana. But let's go ahead and get back to the music. And this next tune is another one that's going to get you dancing, Brian. Are you ready to dance now? Yeah. This one is titled Paintings. It is actually from DJ and house legend Fred Everything. And I'm particularly excited about this because Fred Everything is close to my heart, because when I was beginning to listen to deep house music, he was on the list, and I'm really excited I got the clearance for this. But this song is actually from his most recent EP, The Time Is Now. And this is the kind of house track that you might actually tell the DJ, you might go up to the DJ booth and be like, can you run that back? Can you just play that one more time? But let's go ahead and vibe with Fred Everything. And when we come back, we'll get into the artist spotlight for the week.
Yes.